Hey guys, hey, this is Ed, this is Trace. Yeah, that was repetitive. I'm Ed, this is Trace Complete, and I'm a tiny bit flustered because I am in the middle of a little trouble. So, was just running around a little bit. I was punching some cactuses, expanding the cactus wall, doing a little sieving, just to not bother you guys on camera. And now I just ran into something really weird. Well, two really weird things, but one of them I'll talk about in a minute. A blood moon has risen, and I figured that was a good enough time to just hop in and start recording. So yeah, the blood moon. I was all hot to trot because I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be cool!" And then it turns out I can sleep right through it like a regular moon, which I didn't know, but that's okay. Anyway, so what have I been up to the last, I don't know, half an hour or so? Main thing, I have been building all of the cactuses, harvesting all the cactuses, expanding this wall. We're pretty close to a wall that almost completely encircles us. And I also managed to sieve up a couple new kind of trees. I'm not going to mess with those right now, though. Those can just chill out. I'm going to go back and finish as much of this wall as I can without getting heat stroke. I did run into something funny that I will show you when I go chill out for a little in the water. Because I've been doing a little bit of digging, nothing crazy. Oh, I already went too far, didn't I? That looks about right. So, let's see about finishing this wall. And we should be able to make a little bit of progress here. Because in addition to... where am I going? New mouse problems. But in addition to building out all of the cactuses one could ever want. Yeah, at this point I'm getting tired of seeing cactuses. A friend who just saw the first episode, which went up today, by the way, in addition to the live stream that we did, Sean, Drew, and I just did our first. Turns out, I guess I'm the Bob Ross of cactus. I don't know, but anyway. I've noticed a couple things about this map that I figured I'd chat a little bit about as I was chilling out here. One of the big things that I've noticed about this map is the really intricate chisel work, because we've got that lava pipe inside that inexplicably cools me off when I stand on it. But I have been coming out here a lot more because I've got my little farm. Nothing crazy, though it's helped. I had to take enough food to start hitting Spice of Life. So I'm going to need to start figuring out a much better assortment of food very soon. But I, to this point, I've been doing okay. I have beetroots, I have carrots, I have rice, I have potatoes. I need to very soon start doing something about all of those, because if I don't start cooking things and start getting a little bit further along, I'm going to have some starvation issues. So today, while I have you guys here, I figure that's what I'll work on. I just wanted to finish this wall first because, one, the wall is going to provide enough cactuses to let us do our thing with regard to dirt, with regard to water, in our oak crucible. Oh, ow, that was, one. I missed a little bit. I'll come back and fix that corner after I go, fix my pride. One thing I noticed, for some reason, this rice plant likes to call itself a cheese. But if that's what it wants to be, I'm not going to stop it. Anyway, now for the big news, such as it is. The last couple episodes, we learned two things. One, it takes a long time to sieve enough small stones to make a furnace. Two, I can't multiply, because we did not need 64. We needed 72. Boom. So, 8 cobblestones. This is big. And this is big because it means we now have ourselves our furnace. Something I haven't figured out yet is if furnaces in this mod generate enough heat to be a problem. So just to be safe, I'm going to be putting it outside. But now I need to get that ash that a quest line wanted. So I'm going to throw that in there. And I have enough sand to do something with a moderately large something. But more importantly, now that we've got this all ready to go, I can start getting iron ore. And I can start doing a little bit more teching up. Crushed iron ore, I don't remember what I can do with, but I do remember that I can make iron dust blocks out of, iron ore dust. Give me those. I need one more. And all these sticks are going to be useful for a bunch of stuff. I should now be able to go in here. Isn't this where I left my clay? Yes, this is where I left my clay. And now we can get back to making our unfired bucket. One. What happened? No, go back. Oh, that only creates one. Duh. There. Now I have my porcelain. Or rather my porcelain clay. Boom. Right. Now I have my unfired bucket. All right. While I am melting slowly in my base, I'm going to go stand in my lava. And I want to show you something else. So you saw that the cactus wall was going by a half-buried thing in the ground. What I found here was this book called Hi There by GWSheridan. That raised a couple eyebrows, so I figured I would take a look. I would take a look. Nothing here, try again. Yeah. Good book. I liked reading it. 3 out of 10. No. This mod is already awesome. I'm going to be nicer to that. Even if the book itself is well, it could be better. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Sorry about that. I guess it decided that it really, really needed to load. Awesome. So now I have my iron ingots. And what the first thing I'm going to do with all my iron ingots is start doing some leaves. Because leaves are a much, much better way for me to handle dirt and handle water generation than cactus. Though cactus, to be fair, has been pretty awesome. So let's make my shears. And those are going to be sitting in my inventory for a bit. But let's take down these trees. I don't want to be jumping that much if I can avoid it. I do at the same time, and maybe this is just something I can do with oak, but I do need to still crook up some sandworms. Crook up some silkworms. So, as far as I know, that might be an oak tree only thing. I have no idea for sure, of course, because I haven't been playing this game in forever. But turns out I can shear most of the stuff that's up here from down here, which is good. And that should be enough leaves to get me quite a bit of dirt for the next bit where I need to raise up my my farming. I almost burned through those entire shears. But that's okay. We'll put it to good use. Birch. All right, I'm in a race now. Got to finish this and get into some water to not melt. There. So one thing I want to look up, because I don't really want to go sit down and do a bunch of sieving. Well, I'll do it off camera if I do. I want to figure out what I can do with crushed iron. All right. Whoop. That wasn't what I wanted. All right. Oh. Okay, I can use crushed iron to also make more iron ingots. Not that I have enough to do a whole heck of a lot of it. But I guess that's why we're going to do a bunch more sieving. Throw that in there for now. Meanwhile, let's get these filled up. This ain't mad. I'm not mad at this at all. I guess this has sort of turned into my agricultural chest for the moment. Cool. Anyway, I believe I just... Didn't I get this? Oh, of course. I have to actually use my unfired bucket. Doot, doot. Come back to that in a second. But when we have a moment until the sun goes down, I want to look something up because I actually don't remember how to just get a water bottle. How to get a dirty water bottle. But I don't know how to just get. Oh, okay. So I guess I can just use interesting. So a dirty water bottle turns into, what are those? A splash water, linger, okay, whatever. So I need to get a charcoal filter, which is 3 charcoal and 6 paper. Yeah, that's happening anytime soon. All right, so I can't just do water the way I would like to. I can't just pull. I can't just somehow take my clean water that I've got and put it into bottles. So I might be dealing with dirty water for a little while. Fortunately, I have enough dirt now to last for a while, don't I? What happened? All right. Let's get some more dirt. These go fast. I don't need many leaves at all for this. It's way more efficient than using all of my cactuses. Well, that was embarrassing. There we go. Throw a couple of saplings in. I got extras. Speaking of, I did not get any saplings from. Well, I suppose I wouldn't get saplings because I sheared I sheared it all down. So I might have just made a mistake. If I don't get any more birch saplings or whatever, that could be a bummer. But I'm not that worried about it. Not yet. So, well, I'm right here. Oh. Random sandstone. Get rid of that. Give me those. I'm going to do something here. Something I probably should have done a little while ago. I'm going to go move my sieve into this back room where I can sieve to my heart's content while I avoid dying of heat stroke. There we go. Toss my string and my extra mesh back here. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with a couple different crates of what's this? I'll mess around with that later. I don't know what any of that stuff does yet, and I don't really want to mess around with it yet. Anyway. Get in there. Alright. Let's do what we can. Or do what we must, because we can. I forget. It's been a while since I played Portal. On the upside, I did just get the other lead ore that I needed, but I don't really want to make folks sit here and watch on camera, so I might cut if I can't come up with something better to get done right this second. But I'm almost cooled off, so I should be okay. There, would you look at that? Bunch of crap. Bunch of crap and things. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 and doot. Or at it, doot. No. That's not what I wanted at all. It's like I haven't played this game in forever and it's coming back to haunt me. Do. There. Now that I have a bucket and some water, I can move my farming away from back here and move it somewhere a little more convenient. I'm going to sit in here for a sec, luxuriate, and slowly slide down the river. Boom. Now that is a interesting reward. I don't know what an oak canteen does yet. I'm going to have to figure that one out. But water is becoming an issue, so I probably should figure it out pretty soon. Alright. Alright. Since this is going to be a manual food plot, 1, 2, 3. I know most of the automated food stuff, none of which I've really messed around with that much, but most of the food stuff that's out there likes a radius 2. But I don't. If this is going to be a manual plot for a little while, and it probably is, I don't even know if I'm going to stick around here for when I build my real base. This might just end up being where I chill out to get things started. Wait a minute. I'm in water. Why is... Oh, no, I am going down. All right. So this is eventually going to just be an entire... Just an entire farm. Perfect. Oop. There we go. Now I'm going to go get all of the dirt from back there and see if I can find something better to do with it. And, you know, just leave it setting off in the middle of nowhere. Cool. Getting a little more water. Can always use more water. And my empty canteen, which I will figure out momentarily. Cool. Alright, you're all coming with me. Especially you, water. There, now I can run around. Yeah, so I did do a little reading. Nothing crazy. Because I don't really want to spoil myself on as much of this as I can. If I can figure it out myself or read about a specific thing, I enjoy that a lot more. But excuse me. Sorry about that. So what I've been looking at instead is just some of the very basics around some of these mods that I figure I can hop into very soon. And it looks like the tinker stuff, the smelter, again, as I said in a previous one, I'm assuming it's like Crash Landing and I have to go somewhere in order to actually get a smeltery. So that will probably be our next stop once things are a little safer and once I'm not constantly afraid of dying. All this water and... yeah. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. Isn't that how it goes? Anyway. I have a bunch of seeds. I have a bunch of other stuff kicking around too. So let's see. What can I start with? Rice. Definitely going to plant some rice. Definitely going to plant some potatoes. I have some potato seeds, which I should probably plant as well. Start with those and then start planting potatoes on top of it. I think, though, don't don't hold me to it, but I think we might actually be at a point where we're going to have some level of food stability once I have all of these. Once I have 4 different crops going, and I don't think carrots are going to be one of them because I don't think there are a ton of recipes for them. Though I will look before I make that decision. This one's going to be a little bit tiny. This one's just going to be as much rice as I can do, and the beetroots will sit over here too. Oh, there we go. Rice seeds, that's what I needed. Beetroot. Nope. Okay. I thought I could get a seed out of that, but guess not. Beetroots, you're chilling out there. Carrots. We'll just do 1 row of carrots for now. And now I want to go sit in the water because I have a little bit of time and figure out this canteen. Got that far. Empty canteen. How about a full canteen? I would like a full canteen. Ooh. That looks like it's gonna be a fun toy. Tough expansion. The thirst quencher. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff for it, but it looks like it can hold 16 buckets worth of water. And it's really easy to build. The only thing it requires is power. And that I'm not completely sure about yet. But whoop. What do I do? All right. So it does look like the only thing I can really do for it is... Oh, okay, I can put dirty water into it, can't I? Let's go take a nap, and then let's go try putting some dirty water in this thing. It's not quite night yet. Okay. Yeah, I see you, son. Okay. Ooh, okay. I mean, this is better than nothing. 3 drinks of dirty water. I think I can... I don't know what the charge is for putting a charcoal filter in. But my thirst isn't going down very fast, regardless of being, scary colored. But, so okay. No harm, no foul. I should put this bit of water somewhere. I want my bucket back. I just put it here. Nah, that looks stupid. One thing about this game that I can't help doing is I can't help but make it look kind of good. I don't want to do a bunch of dumb stuff. Yeah, I really like a number of Minecraft streamers whose thing is just like, I'm not here for aesthetics. I'm here to build cool stuff. But I've never really been able to wrap my head around that. And our wall's done. So, food, better shape. Beetroot, gonna eat it. Ooh, another placeable sand layer. We'll place it and get it out of my inventory. Alright, bunch of dirt. That's not bad. Suppose I probably should get more dirt. Which means... didn't I have another iron ingot somewhere? I thought I had another one. Could have sworn I had made a second one. That'll turn up. Oh, it's in here. Cool. So, one thing that's a little troubling to me right now that I probably should figure out is my lack of bone meal. I'm not big on bone meal right now. Probably because I'm not fighting a ton of stuff, so I'm not seeing a ton of skeletons. Oh, good tree. Really good tree. Not a bad tree. So, let's get to work. Score. Take all those. Now I'll do my due diligence with a sand tower to get up nice and high. and see what I can do about the rest of this tray. Ooh, I bet that is making this video look great. All the blocky pixelation, everything. But my video encoder's loss is my gain. So, now that we're going to have plenty of those, oh man, I'm going to have to go back and build another one, aren't I? No, I'm going to do it right here. I'll just carry it with me. There we go. Put you up here. Oh, I'm getting some chunky lag. Get some of these. Boot doot. Oh, okay. The crafting station lets you shift click into it, but not here. All right, there we go. There is no way I'm going to be able to take out this entire thing without making more crooks. In fact, I should probably just do that, and then I can deconstruct this. Boom. There we go. Got enough crook to, I don't know, choke a horse. Let's see what we can do about taking this whole thing down. I would like to not fall, but I might. And I would also like to not get heat stroke. And those two things might be opposites. I might be taking a fast route down just to avoid getting myself in all sorts of trouble with heat stroke. Man, these are big trees though, huh? I gotta think this will get me enough silkworms. Ha! I called them silkworms this time. But I gotta think it'll get me enough silkworms to handle my business. Cool. For some reason, jumping in Minecraft has always been a really scary thing for me. So I've just been a little bit fraught, just because you can see what's up there, but you never really know. Yeah, you're never really 100% sure you're gonna clear whatever you're dealing with. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll take that damage. Now I'm going to rush around here real quick. Get as much stuff as I can before I run into my farm and go sit in some water. Then I'll see what my haul looks like. All right, 2 stacks of leaves. That's plenty of dirt. 2 silkworms. That's really lame. A bunch of wood. And still a ton to go. More saplings than I will ever use, unless I start using them to compost again, which I might. I'm gonna have to go repair my mattock again. Now that I've used it to axe plenty of wood. A very serious question. Alright, so it's gross, but it looks like the dirty water is probably... Whoop. I think this new mouse is giving me trouble. Alright. First things first. Yeah, this new mouse is giving me a little bit of grief. There we go. Get that fixed so I can jump right back to work. And go stand in some water. Heat is the enemy. But I have a feeling, just from the way that this game seems to be structured, I'm going to be saying the same thing about cold soon. Alright, when I hop out, I'm going to fill up those dirts, and then I think I might call this episode just because it's getting on to that time. Cool. All right. So I'm going to fill these up. Thank you all for watching. This episode originally looked like it was going to be some high drama stuff and just turned into being a productive day. So I'm going to probably keep going for a little bit longer while I do the boring work so you don't have to watch it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please feel free to click the subscribe button. Tell me you enjoyed when I roll the Minecraft out as opposed to the other stuff we're doing on the channel by hitting that like button up there. And if I have done something dumb, which I probably have, please do not hesitate to leave me a trenchant comment in the little box below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.